Have you ever asked yourself why expectations can be our worst enemy? This question hit me like a lightning bolt during my ongoing battle with addiction. I realized that expecting things to unfold as I predicted was a surefire way to disrupt my emotional balance. You see, when things pan out as expected, the reaction is minimal, maybe a shrug and a casual "I knew it." But when reality deviates from my forecast, boom, a whirlwind of disappointment, anger, and pain sweeps me off my feet. This made me see the importance of living in the present moment, of accepting things as they unfold. I learned to view perceived negatives not as roadblocks but as challenges, opportunities for growth. I learned to curb my ego's insatiable hunger for satisfaction and instead approach situations with logic and critical problem-solving skills. Let's conclude this subject with this. Remember, the negative emotions we feel can draw negative events into our lives. So let's strive to keep our expectations in check and embrace the unpredictability of life. Why do we feel the need to always be right, especially with people we barely know? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? This need can be an emotional minefield, triggering stress when someone shares an opinion we don't agree with. Our instinct is to correct them, to prove that we're right. But why? What does it truly gain us? Consider this. Perhaps it isn't about being right. Perhaps it's about respect. The more we respect a person, the more we respect their opinions, whether we agree with them or not. Sometimes it's easier to just listen, to allow their words to flow without the need to interject or correct. This doesn't mean we're agreeing with them, but rather we're acknowledging their right to have an opinion, different as it may be from ours. The main takeaway here is how much we respect a person will determine how much we respect what they're saying. So, let's foster respect, not conflict, and see how our emotional landscapes can change. Why do we take things personally, even when they're not about us? This is a question that tugs at the heartstrings of our emotional well-being. We often find ourselves in a whirlwind of misinterpretations, personalizing others' actions and words, stirring up a cocktail of false expectations and emotional distress. Consider this. If someone is rude or dismissive, it's a reflection of their character, not a commentary on your worth. It's essential to understand that their actions are just that, theirs, not a mirror reflecting back on us. This realization can be liberating. It's like unshackling the heavy chains of unnecessary emotional baggage. When we stop personalizing everything, we regain control over our emotions, no longer held hostage by the whims and actions of others. In the grand scheme of things, it's about keeping our emotional equilibrium intact, not letting imagined outcomes hijack our peace of mind. Remember, your actions are yours and theirs are theirs. Don't hand over your emotional control to imagined outcomes. Stepping away from the need to personalize everything is like emerging from a dense forest into a sunlit clearing. It's a journey towards emotional independence. And it's a journey that begins with you. You are the master of your emotions, the captain steering the ship through the stormy seas of life. The waves might toss and turn, but you have the power to keep the ship steady. It's about understanding that you cannot control what others say or do, but you can control how you react. You can choose to let their actions affect you, or you can choose to rise above. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, but how you respond that counts. When you embrace emotional independence, you unlock a new level of personal growth, one that allows you to navigate life with resilience and grace. So take the helm, chart your course, and remember that the power to shape your emotional landscape lies within you. Voiceover. In the next scene, we'll be wrapping up this enlightening journey, but before we do, don't forget to follow, like, and share to see more of these insightful videos. Your support helps us continue to bring you content that inspires, educates, and empowers. Stay tuned for more.